the way people are nowadays, the
They
crime
taking
is
it overboard.
ridiculous. The crime is ridiculous
For
right
sure.
now, and it's because these younger women are pushing these younger men, saying that that's what they find attractive. Because if you be too sweet to a woman these days, what are they called? A simp, a
Suck.
punk, a trick. You can't even provide for a woman nowadays without being called a trick.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And men are providers. So a lot of the times, I feel like the reason why men are turning into what they're turning into right now is because the younger generations of women and younger generations of moms, like my age on down, they have lost their power
For
as a
sure.
woman.
For sure.
That femininity, they have completely lost it. They feel like we got to be equal as a man. No, you don't. We are definitely, we will never be equal. That's for one. I
Okay.
don't care if we can do the same job. We're always gonna do it differently. I don't
All
care
this
if
can
we
be on
can.
the mic.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But I'm just
already
saying,
going.
is it already going?
I
Oh my
just want to let
god.
you know.
Oh my
I like to do
gosh.
some stuff and get going. The conversation was getting too good, and I didn't want to
Yeah.
lose it. So.
Well, should I put these on?
That's why he was over there about to grab his headphones.
Nah. That's why he grabbed the phone so he could hear the volume. Make sure we have volume going through.
Jeez.
Oh,
He
sorry.
put it on volume.
Oh, I can't.
But just to let you know, you coming through crystal clear.
Who, me?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, you just got it so you could. I mean, we can hear each other in here. I mean, this is just trying to be on some professional shit. She could. It's gonna
Right.
pick her up. It's picking her up. Just if you just talking to the
My
microphone.
loud mouth.
But welcome. This Sessions QC, the hottest podcast in the quad. This is topics with Miss. I want to say your name right, but I think I be pronouncing it wrong. But I'm gonna say Tim Etta.
Tamita.
Tamita. I don't know why I just say it like it's spelled. I see it Tamita.
You gotta
Okay.
blame my mom and dad.
I already know you named after your dad. Your dad named Tim.
And my mom name is Juanita.
Oh, so
Tim,
they just
Juanita, Tamita. They thought they were cute, They thought they were doing something and put it together.
That was dope,
So,
though. Yeah. So I mean, it goes. So say it again because
Tamita.
Tamita. I don't want to say it wrong because for in my head, as long as we've been friends on Facebook, you've been Timetta.
I've heard everything under the bug. I've heard Timetta, tomato, tomato. I literally heard Tamika.
Damn, where they
People
get the
just
K from?
they add in
They
their
don't-
own letters,
K's,
and
O's. What the
sounds, and as long as it starts with a T,
is your name?
because I've been dealing with it my whole damn life. As
But-
long as it started with a T, and you looking at me and you ended with a
You-
I'm not even gonna be like one of those girls that be like, that ain't my name. No, you're cool.
Right.
Just don't call me no bitch.
Oh, most definitely not, because I seen your work on Facebook.
Oh.
So when you was beating up that big girl, I really want to ask the question: what was going through your head when you looked up and smiled? That was.
I just want to get something understood. Like, I'm a really happy person.
For sure.
And when you get to know me, like, I'm chill. Like, it takes a lot to get me there.
Okay.
But I don't like to feel attacked, and I felt like she was gonna attack me, so I was fighting for my life.
Most definitely, you did what you had to do.
I was-
But it looked like she was fighting for her life when, especially now I understood that you was a lot smaller than the woman you was fighting.
She was
but,
strong.
But
She
after
was
but
strong.
after meeting you in person and really seeing how much smaller you was than her.
She was a bitch. She was a
Yeah,
strong
you
bitch.
took care of your business.
When I tell you,
You took care of your business.
when I tell you, the only thing I was hearing in my mind is, don't hear World Star and don't let her just mound you. When she flipped me like I was a kid.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen that.
I
Part.
seen the flip. I was shocked because that's how you
I
ended up on your
see
back
you
and
did
got to the chokehold. That's how I
I
seen.
think that's what pissed her off.
Yeah, that
I
flip.
said, when
Oh no, she ain't.
I said, not today, honey. I
Yeah.
cannot be that one on Facebook going down.
Right, I can't go there.
Oh,
not
no,
today.
Not today.
And
And then I got
What they
teenagers
say over
and
some
I got
Over some wedges.
over some
Goddamn
goddamn
wedges.
wedges.
Not even lashes? Wedges. Gas station wedges.
She was hungry.
You're not the same when you're hangry.
I get it then. Well, she fucked up then. She should have seen that in your eyes. She should have recognized that hungry shit. I know she done been there a
She
couple
let
of
her
times.
black homegirl send her off.
Oh yeah, the
You know, and that
the
was
chick
the
that was the
thing.
chick that was talking in the back. Yeah.
That was the thing because it didn't even have nothing to do with that lady. I don't even know where that lady came from. Now me and
Oh yeah, pull the mic up. You sounded. I seen when I heard your voice.
me and Silverback originally got into it.
Okay.
You know, and as she's beating on her chest behind the glass,
Didn't want no work.
you know, I'm checking out at the register. She happened to think I left the store and started to talk about me while I was still at the register.
Oh, she got what she was looking for.
And so that's when I'm like, hey, next time that you talk shit about somebody, make sure they're completely gone. You know, and next thing you know, her friend, the one that, you know,
That you ended up demolishing.
took the L
Yeah, for sure.
for her friend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. That her friend didn't even break up.
Yeah, that was the funny part when I seen that. Like, damn, she.
Because her friend wanted me to get my ass whooped.
And it didn't turn out that
And
way.
it
And then when
wasn't.
she seen that, she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna leave that one
We're
alone.
gonna leave that one alone."
I'm gonna back up out of this one.
No.
She gonna take me through there. Take me
Right.
through there."
I'm talking about in there. I got 2 teenagers. Okay, I got a lot of stress built up.
For sure, for sure.
And that day when she met on that corner and fucked around, I met her right at Find Out.
Fuck around. You know. She
You
fucked
know.
around.
And found out.
I'm not even mad at you. Though. Shit, you did what you're supposed to do.
But I feel bad.
Understandably.
She called me talking about she was in jail. I said, girl, quit playing.
Yeah, the mugshot. The mugshot was funny too. Yeah, that was
Smiling.
smiling. She still had the smile. Like I took her through there. I
You-
took her through.
You really know me. If you know me and you know my eyebrow raises, that's when you know I'm pissed off.
Okay, so
when
they.
that eyebrow gets a mind of its own and it's just starting.
You hit him with the rock.
You
You hit him with the rock. Oh shit! The people's eyebrow. They know they done fucked up, then. Oh shit! But okay, so we talked about that, and then we also discovered how you know DeAndre.
Yes.
You know, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you did work in that field and you know help.
I did. A lot of people don't know that I worked with the homeless because you know I don't post everything I do, especially if it's for somebody else.
You're not one of
Yeah.
them. Let me
No.
take this camera out there and feed all these people just to show the people that I'm feeding them.
No, I do a lot of things people don't know about.
And
you
that's
know.
dope. That's dope. That's genuine when you do it that way.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. That's who I am. You know, I will give somebody the shirt off my back. Like I have literally actually gave somebody the shirt off my back. You know, and it isn't to look for anything in return. It isn't to mark up tallies on how much I did for you. Now you got to do it for me. It's just I'm a giver.
That's what's up.
You know, and that's why I think I love my peace and my like to selfness because since I know I'm such a giver, it gets taken advantage of a lot.
Okay.
And if I am around too many people, you know, I notice that, you know, it's not as reciprocated.
I get that.
And I'm a vibe.
I get that. Yeah, most definitely. I see
So-
that from meeting you today and you know
You
the
know?
cup having a hole in it and you missing. You know, I get that.
You wasn't supposed to hear that.
I know it, but I told you, you remember the JJ Fast song, Supersonic. My hearing is when I want to hear, especially those magic words. What?
You
Oh my
know,
God.
because I think it's the Scorpio thing. Even when we try not to be provocative or nasty or it just
Sometimes it
I
happens.
think
It
it's the
comes out.
Scorpio. No, because
It's-
I catch myself doing
I'm a
this
Gemini,
often.
so I catch it, so I understand.
You feel me?
I understand most definitely.
You know what I mean? When they say, "Oh, you just stay in the gutter," bitch, I am the gutter. Okay, I am a fancy gutter though,
But it's
with
the-
glitter.
But it's still. Hey,
I'm
so
still
I'm not
a
even.
motherfucker now.
And that's And that's what's up.
The best gutter you'll ever get. So you ain't gonna want to leave this gutter. But we in here.
And I've been trying to pass the damn blunt to my uncle, and this he just stuck. Unc don't want to leave. Unc trying to see what's gonna come out next. You say you in the gutter, thug life, Park West Side.
With the glitter, she said.
With the glitter.
Said,
Man, yeah. I've been trying.
Unc said,
Yeah, he tuned in. He tuned in, and he. so. But that's dope. I like you said, you are a vibe, most definitely.
Thank you. But no, back to Dre. No, he's super cool.
That's what you're supposed to do.
He's super cool, and I actually met him working in the homeless shelter. And
Right.
then, like you mentioned earlier, I trained him.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was a
Now-
great
now-
experience. He was a fast learner. Like, he was the best person I have ever, like, worked with. Real good connection, real work ethic having man. Like, he was, you know what I mean? And then now, seeing you years later, you're a freaking manager for the city. Like, no, give it up for that. Because
I know.
that's dope. Look, I might have to come to you now for a guy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
hey,
was thinking about it.
like, hey, are you guys hiring? Are you the interviewer?
Oh, she want a job now, Dre.
We'll talk off script.
Oh, look at. See. You know, he finna hit you with the cash money. He finna hit you with the Birdman from the verses. I'm down with YB, and if you ain't with it, fuck you.
Oh my! Shout out to what do you say? Shout out to MP.
Yeah, young boy. Yeah,
young boy.
Hey man, we want all the smoke. Nigga, you
Yeah.
old as fuck, nigga. We too old want to smoke. Only smoke I want is marijuana smoke. I don't want no other smoke. They can keep all that other smoke.
How you getting mad and you up there forgetting your own lyrics though?
Yeah.
Cause did anybody catch that?
Yeah, they forgot it. They didn't know the song. Juvie was saving Cash Money. Juvie was
he
the
had
savior,
it lit.
the MVP of the team, of the losing team. You know what I'm
Had
saying?
it lit.
It's hard to be the MVP and still lose. You know what I'm saying? That hurts.
I mean, even their energy, you can tell their energy just versus No Limit was just totally different. You can tell No Limit, they stayed locked in. Everybody was like coordinated.
Even through their beefs, though. Even
Yeah.
because Romeo and P been beefing.
He should have came out with
Romeo
that.
was
ICDC.
DC Khaled.
What?
I used to hate that goddamn commercial.
But Master P did the right thing, taking that money and putting it in the business. What a lot of people don't realize that Master P actually he zoned on real estate.
P was
They own college, all types.
P
of
was
stuff.
the smartest guy in the industry.
Yeah.
To think about this here. P said, "No, I don't want no upfront money. I'll take the back end money. Y'all keep the upfront money."
Yeah.
And ended up owning 85% of his company and his masters and shit. And now they'll never give another motherfucker that type of deal.
Nope.
Won't nobody else get a P deal.
Mm-mm.
You'll get a 50-50, a distribution deal. It's a lot of shit you will get, but you will not get a Master P 85% deal. You better stay independent if you want that.
Exactly.
Oh, this motherfucker going in a relay race. We going for the fastest. What? We ain't 8 man, but shit. The relay 6. That's me. I did that one. But yeah, though we was talking earlier. I did with the Bible about marriage, right? I told you about the piece I'm gonna do. Black men being taught to marry for love, and most women being taught to marry who could take care of them. Excuse me. This weed choking my.
It is pretty powerful. I ain't gonna lie. It's messed up. Look, everybody coughing now.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. The lights done got me. I'm sweating over here. Like what the fuck? Shit, but
Caliente up in here.
Man.
A little spicy.
but on some real shit though, a lot of the love You know what I'm saying? You was mentioning about how black women are not taught how to be a wife. Could you expound on that a little bit?
Absolutely. So we're not really, and not trying to take any credit from the elder moms, and because they only knew what they was taught.
For sure.
But you got to bring it way back, like you said, from when they took the men out of the households. You know what I mean? That started way back. So they grandmas taught them this, and on down to our mamas teaching us. And what did our mamas teach us? Don't be with no man if he can't take care of you. Don't be with no man if he can't.
Should no man be trying to have you swallow nothing if he can't put nothing in your wallet.
It's basically we're taught to look at the monetary value of a man, not even just the value of a man. Like, and that's what can this man actually bring me?
For sure.
Because it's a lot of things men can bring without money. You can actually help that man get money and get more money. You know what I mean?
That's what I think
but
about. Like, why wouldn't you know? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, everybody got to be moldable and malleable at some point. You know what I'm saying? If you look at yourself as being a person who can't be taught nothing, or you got everything, my man, you're gonna be fucked up in life. I don't give a fuck, male, female. You fucked up in life. But when you're moldable, I think, you know what I'm saying. And people could sense that vibe, like, okay, let me help, and you know what I'm saying. But then also you gotta want it. Like Awesome Rich, I got a cousin. I think he could be whatever he wanted to be, the dopest at anything he used to do. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want it yet, and until he wants it, you know what I'm saying? He gotta want it.
Yeah, and then back to the women. I mean, they gotta break those generational curses. When it came to me and my children that I got right now, yeah, I chose, and it took a lot of relearning, reconditioning, everything. Like, I had to do some sincere reading, studying, like praying, evaluating, like almost brainwashing myself from what I grew up, to be. I'm in my mid-30s, so for 30 plus years, I've learned to be this type of woman. I had to reshape that whole being for the better of mine,
For
and
sure.
so what I had to do is, for one, teach my daughter not only how to be a presentable woman, but I do want to teach my daughter how to be a wife. Like you said, the black community, I don't feel like we really taught that. We're not taught how to make biscuits, and I mean, granted, some people do, some people don't. We're not taught how to let's make our biscuits and bread at home. Let's feed our husbands because they've been working all day. I believe in feeding your man first. You can strike me down and feel how you feel. If my man just worked several plus hours to put this food on the table, guess who finna get the fattest plate before everybody else? The person who bought it.
I can dig that, but you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I seen a post yesterday. I think what it was, and it was whether it was meant to be comedy or what. When a woman said her man eats this good, and her kids can eat their noodles and this, that, and other.
No,
See, that's
like
different
that,
from
everything.
Right. Long as I get that,
everything.
and that's sad that, like I say, a person tried to they
that.
used it as a
I'm
joke.
talking about
If they
who you put first.
right.
I'm gonna always put, if that's my husband and these are the kids we share, I'm gonna always put him first. My kids are gonna outgrow this household and have their own families.
For sure.
My parents, they already had the chance at their own families. It is me and my husband. So how he feels, his stomach, his needs are going to be taken care of first before anybody. And that's just how I feel. A lot of times in the black community, especially as a black woman,
kids
people don't agree
first.
with that.
The
People
kids.
don't agree with that. The
I
kids
was
eat
gonna say,
first.
I'm just
Don't
making
let
all
him
the
talk
plates
to
all at once.
So everybody eats at the same time.
all
What
eat
happened to
at
sit
the same
down
time.
at dinner at same
damn
time
table.
and have a conversation?
Thank
Hey,
you.
put the
That's-
phones down.
Yes.
But that has went away though. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad.
But who gets served? Granted, everybody can eat at the same time. Who is getting served first?
Okay.
Because whether you sit down at that table or not together,
Somebody getting
Who
served.
is
I
first.
mean, I'm gonna call the kids,
served
come get y'all's
first.
plates, and I'm gonna take daddy his plate.
so that means you
Basically.
done made his plate, let it cool down while you made everybody else's
No,
plate.
I made
so by
all
the
they
time-
plate at the
I-
same
uh-oh,
time, like
uh-oh.
I said.
See, and that's
And
why
then-
I disagree. Because
Oh.
my man finna get this hot ass plate.
All my
fresh
kids, everybody
off the
getting a
stove.
hot
I
plate.
get what you're saying.
know what I'm
I follow that
It's
thought
not
now.
gonna be sitting
I
on the
follow-
cabinet while I make everybody else's
I
plates.
follow
and
that
now
thought.
it's cold.
I
and
follow-
I'm feeding everybody else.
I'm portioning
No.
everything all at once.
But it's still yeah.
guess
But
we
it still
different.
gets
that's
cold.
okay.
At
So it still should be. I mean, I guess it's all gonna be the same temperature at the end of the day. So
oh yeah, I forgot.
I understand you
It's-
want his to be a
it's
little more
different.
hotter.
No, it's not even just about that. I just think the way
I mean,
I'm
if I had a
raising my
man at home, I probably would. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You
yeah.
see how I've shown you. Listen, you should know my way works. Have
I
I,
know
not
I do.
shown you what
You
men provide for me? Men provide how much when they drop money in my cash apps? Go
Oh,
ahead and
shit.
say it. It's not just a couple hundred. Is it
Ooh.
thousands?
Oh shit! Talk
so
your
you
shit.
should know my way works away.
Talk your shit.
I know it, do. I was just saying my way.
So and your way is fine
How
and
way
valid.
works
Then
your way.
Then I
But
said if I
my
had a
way
man.
gets a lot of things
Babe, you know you
done.
be feeding me too first.
Oh shit!
I
Hold up, wait a
It
minute.
needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm a caregiver. I'm a nurturer. I'm a lover.
Oh, definitely.
You know, I'm a lover. I appreciate what I appreciate, and I am not afraid to show my appreciation. And I feel like in a black community, we're not taught that anymore. And I'm not teaching my daughters to do that. I'm teaching them to, yes, of course, value, respect yourself, because if you don't respect yourself, nobody else will.
True,
However, when you do finally meet someone who has shown you everything that not only me and your father has shown, but you feel like is acceptable now, then understand you can appreciate and accept him too. Because I'm also a boy mom,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I don't want no
Okay, so-
little
so-
raggedy
so-
old hood rat girl
Yeah.
coming
So-
and not appreciating my son just
Now,
'cause
now,
he got a
now,
dick.
now,
No,
now.
I'm a mom of a boys and girls. I have 2 boys and I have
Right.
2 girls.
Sure.
Both my teenagers are boys and girls, and both my youngers are boys and girls. So I
Okay.
have boy,
Two
girl,
set-
boy, girl.
Going through
Okay,
it.
for sure.
You
for
know,
sure. For sure.
I'm not gonna be biased because it's a girl or no. We are. When it comes to, if you want them to respect you, you want them to care, you want them to feel
You gotta-
appreciated,
that's what you
wanna
gotta
feel
give.
seen, you need to give it to.
But also
But only
understand.
to the person who is worth giving it to. You have to understand your power. You have to understand you can't allow everybody to have access to that power. They will drain that. You know? You have to differentiate whatever that word is.
I feel you.
Differentiate
Differentiate.
There we go.
Same shit.
between the differences. You know what I mean? And I feel like how I grew up to have a man can't tell me shit. I'm independent. This is what I was taught. I'm independent. A man can't tell me shit. Don't talk to me like that. You don't have an opinion. This is my household, even though you paying the bills. I'm gonna fuck you at my will. Do you know it's even in the Bible that once you're married, your body is his? You cannot, it is a sin to refuse your husband. Did you know that in the Bible? Guess who's the main person that will use that as a weapon?
Preach.
I'm just saying how I feel, what I've seen. And guess what that ended me? That ended me getting a divorce because I did what my mom and her mom and their mom did. That ended me with 4 kids because I did what her mom and their mom and their. I'm at the point right now. I don't want my kids to go through that same cycle. I need to break these chains. And I start reading and doing my research, and every other woman from every other culture or race or whatever is shown everything that we're not.
But
And that is how to actually be a woman. We don't always have to be so. I'm not saying independence isn't a bad thing. We don't always have to be so hard. We don't always have to be so hurt all the time. We don't even always have to have an opinion. Sometimes silence is like cool.
Dope.
You know what I mean? Sometimes like
Yeah,
agreeing,
relief.
it's like okay.
Just have a knock off
Sometimes-
the shoulders.
Yeah.
though.
Sometimes like reminding somebody
true.
like you've been doing, I see you. Like just saying verbally, saying and showing him, you see him. I bet you that man's gonna you're gonna get a totally different man. I know this. I promise you this.
Preach.
You're not promising me. You're promising them.
They are. They are. And I'm not just saying it to you. I'm just looking at you.
Right.
Right.
You looking
Like
at me.
she thought, right? Because I'm feeling you though. Because
Yeah.
I already know.
We're
We've
just
already
looking
had
at
these
each other.
discussions though.
She's correct.
But I'm just speaking in
But
general.
most definitely though, that's
You know.
but that's dope that
And if you
that you
don't
talk
feel
about
it,
not
then-
being biased. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Teaching your son to be the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask you that when you say that. Are there male role models in the boys' lives as
Oh,
well?
yeah.
Because you know they say a woman can't
But
teach a man how.
sometimes
To,
it
Oh, yeah.
differs.
but
though.
you know what I'm saying. But I just want to make sure that he has those good male role models that you can show him. Like, see,
Mm.
there's that man that I want you to pattern yourself after. Not be. You don't have to be him, but patterning. You see his
Oh, yeah.
walk. You see what he does. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a hard road to toe. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you for saying that. You know.
No, seriously. Well, thank you. But no, I'm just saying, and yeah, I agree. When it comes to a certain age, I don't
Are you
think,
done smoking?
you know, it's harder to raise a boy. You
We
know
got
what I
one
mean?
tap out, one tap out, one tap out.
We locked in. You
I've
better
sent my
tap
son
in.
to go live with his dad a few times.
Okay, so
You know, I don't have no problem with my kids. We don't have no court things or nothing like that. You want to go live over there? Okay. And then with my even teenage son,
I've ever seen.
I got a 17-year-old son. When he gets to feeling himself, I can't raise a man to be a man.
For sure.
I can only show you what I will want you to be, the type of man as you are my son. But it takes a man to raise a good man, and it
Okay.
takes a woman to raise a decent woman.
For
I
sure.
believe.
for sure.
You know, so I'm not gonna hold him back from his daddy. I'm one of them women. Hey, you come get these kids. Come
Word.
get these kids.
For sure.
You know, but guess what? All my kids are honor roll kids because even though I'm quick to pass them to their daddies, I'm also there at present as a mom. My son, he's in senior now. My daughter, she's in 8th grade, and then my other son, he's in 3rd grade. All of them are in honors. You know, all my
Good.
kids, even my youngest baby, I know she's gonna be there too.
Yeah.
But, you know, I feel like, you know, when it comes to these kids, it takes a village.
For sure.
So
for
I
sure.
am one that I am not going to hold no kid from nobody. If daddy is just as important.
Dope.
You know, I push them off to daddy.
Dope.
But when I got them, they learning too.
Most
you know.
definitely dope. Learning how to grow things because I see
of
your
course.
garden on Facebook. That's dope.
Trying to.
Trying to, you know what I'm saying? I try to garden too, but all I want to grow is marijuana.
You know, I kind of want to learn that.
You know, I got to finish putting my tent up. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna try it. I do outdoor grow every summer.
Do you?
Yeah, the weed. The first time I did it, the weed turned out perfect. I ain't had that success since.
I kind of want to try it, but I'm a little nervous.
It's cool. You know what I mean, if you could grow tomato plants, you could grow marijuana. Is what they say.
Really?
Yeah, they similar plants.
You know, they did say don't get high off your own supply. But that's the only reason why I want to grow it.
Yeah, just
Because I want to have a free supply.
right. I don't want to sell weed. I just want to grow it. Now, if I could cultivate and crossbreed a new strand, most definitely I would try that and put it out there. But I tell cuz I say I don't want to sell weed to sell weed. If I sell weed, I want to own a dispensary. You know what I'm saying? I want a weed company to, you know what I'm saying? Battery.
That
Oh,
would be dope.
He telling me to flip the camera. I don't know, the battery's getting low, but might have to change it. But like I say, yeah, I want to have a dispensary. I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that.
Yeah.
And then that's why I want to talk Backpack Boys. They could come sponsor us. I think you know Backpack Boys.
Boys.
I like Backpack Boys. I like what they do. They got a tamper-proof seal on there, kind of like the seals they used to put on our TVs and shit in the joint when they didn't want us opening up our
Open it up.
TVs, yeah, and radios and shit.
Tap into back.
Backpack Boys, tap in. They got that Uncle Snoop is real decent.
So I got a question for
Okay.
you. Like, what inspired you guys? Because you guys started the show together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what inspired the start of this? Like, what was that idea? Like, hey, let's start
us a podcast?
First off, tune in to season 1, sessions 00, and you will really truly know the answer to some of that.
I like that.
I'm
bro.
gonna have to look at that.
I like that.
Say it one more time.
The session season 1
Sessions on YouTube, season 1,
episode double
00.
zero. Yeah,
Okay.
Episode 00.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go look at that.
But I'm gonna tell you on some real shit 'cause I like to talk.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's the main reason why I started, because I've been a talker all my life. But my thing is, we used to sit down here in front of my little pool table I used to have out there, watch battle rap and shit, and just smoke weed. And we just kept talking about it, and the idea of a podcast got thrown around. You know what I'm saying? Then my wife started buying me equipment that I really didn't know what to do with it. But you know, we just started with little shit, and it just grew from there. Then actually went to a studio to help my cousin. He came into town. That dude Biggs came into town to record a song, and we found Skylark Studios. And when I go to Skylark Studios, I'm telling Biggs, yeah, cuz when I start this podcast, he's like, nigga, you been talking about this podcast for 2 years. When you gonna start it? Dude said, podcast? Oh, I got a space. And you know, they was recording it. And then, you know, when they wanted us to get our wings, they kind of hooked us up with this cameraman named Weapon by Visuals.
Okay.
And it took off from there. You know, and it's been going
Been doing it
ever since, yeah.
So it's been about
consistent.
how long now?
3 years. We're going into 3 years. So
Okay.
No.
yeah, see, this two
No,
and a half,
going into 4.
4.
Season 4, because we don't count seasons no more. Yeah, it's like year 4 going into it.
That's dope.
If you think about it, we did
I'm
it.
discrediting us, I guess.
Yeah. Think about it. 2021 was the fact when we did the Smokers Ball for my birthday.
Yeah.
So that was at the episode 10 of season 1.
Yeah. So, we've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes you forget.
You just lost track of time.
Yeah.
You smoke too much. But yeah,
Got
but
tons and tons of episodes.
man, it's a bunch. It got to the point that we don't even number. I don't even number the episodes
Really?
no more. I just put them up there. You know what I'm saying? Put
That's
out.
dope.
But I mean, it's cool. I mean, anybody could do it. If you like to talk, I'm quite sure that you can set up a little camera and your laptops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sit in your house and get that advice. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
a comedy for real. No.
Nah, you say nah, cause you ain't. You go. That's when the founders really come in. Huh? That gutter come out then for real. Huh? You in the comfort of your home.
Yeah,
You get that Hennessy in you. Then that anything is possible to come across. I know.
You're like, what was in that bottle?
Oh shit. Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
Because last night.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, let us say this on camera. It behooves me. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you.
Most definitely. For sure. See, we got you over here after your birthday. You know what I'm saying? The show to say, hey, happy birthday, all on live.
I appreciate
You know,
it.
somebody gonna catch it on the. You know, somebody gonna catch it. You know, they been popping in and out. They gonna catch it again later. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, that you know, everybody watch our shit later. They don't fuck with me like that. That's why I can go live at any time.
Nah, it's gonna do like 1K.
In the end, most
Well,
definitely.
did you tag my name?
I most definitely did not, and that's where I fucked up at. I didn't tag nobody because I would have said
I guarantee you.
10. Yeah, I know it. My camera just cut off on me. We losing power. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm gonna put the steel up, but we can still talk. We just can't. My camera's done lost power.
Yeah, you should have tagged that name
We
then.
can swap them out though.
Yeah, I know. There
You
goes some
would've been
batteries.
like, Tanita going live? What?
We gonna come back after we get the batteries changed on the camera.
Okay.
No, them charged over there. I know on that table.
These right here.
Yeah, this shit. This is gonna be fun because they listening to us go through these technical difficulties.
Oh,
This is fun.
So how long
We'll
do
be
like
back.
your session
Stay tuned.
usually be?
Man, we've been cutting them down. I mean, we used to do them for like an hour or two.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be a lot of time going.
How you watching them for at least 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this one been going a long time too.
Well, we cut it down to like 10.
We could really cut it off
5.
right now. 'Cause this shit is gonna take for these
What's going on with it?
Just me being high and not
Very
and not
understandable.
and not following Mr. Larry Hoover's 5 Ps. I guess that's why I was a vice lord. So,
Damn.
you know, I didn't listen to the 5 Ps of Larry Hoover. Proper preparation prevents poor performances.
What's up with me always being around all these vice lords?
Girl, I was thinking like, damn, he was like,
I just thought that. I was like, damn, everybody
Said
that I
that.
run into is a vice lord. Dre, do you be gang banging?
Nah, I'm not no gang.
I mean, we ain't no gangbanger either, though, but you know, my baby daddy.
You try that?
Dre, I'm so proud of you though, for real. That's what's up. And how long have you been there?
Going on 3 years.
I love that you keep the conversation going. Thank
You
you
like
so
it?
much.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I
much.
like my job.
You in charge, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You what? Hire fire?
Hire fire, yeah. Hire fire. But I got a good team. My team is good. You know, we just check the news. Shit. Check the articles. We doing a lot of good stuff in the community. We just trying to just stay low key and just do what we gotta do to, you know, try to make like the area better.
That's
You know,
what's
and get
up.
motherfuckers to catch on. Yeah, so
That's what's
yeah,
up.
that's what I'm really trying to do. You feel me?
How long did you
y'all-
stay at Christian Care?
I worked at Christian Care for 8 years.
Did you
Hey.
really, Dre?
Yeah,
That is dope.
yeah. I stayed there for 8 years. Then I ended up getting a job at the chamber, and I was been there ever since. Yeah,
That is, what's the chamber?
the Quad Cities Chamber. So, what the chamber is, like, so they come into the cities and we innovate and develop the cities and make the area better. You know, pretty much through programming and you know bringing in different businesses through government affairs, state level,
Nice.
regional, you know, all kind of different levels. So my role is just beautification. So I do most of the cleaning and maintenance in the city of
Landscape and all
the
that.
downtown,
That's
that
what's up.
for the businesses.
Just Moline?
So no, Rock Island.
Oh, Rock Island?
Yeah, the downtown of Rock
Okay.
Island. So like y'all see they rebuilt the downtown, so we part of that. You know, like the special service area. So it's
Okay.
called the SSA, and what it's called, like it's a group of like business owners in the downtown that's taxed to pay the money that's been invested in the downtown, so they pay additional tax for our
That's dope.
service. So yeah,
That is so dope. That is really, really dope.
yeah.
So what about you and the tattoos?
Well, you know, I had just took a little breaksies because I had started back school, and you know it's kind of hard to multitask like full time. Cause I'm going to school right now for my accounting management degree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which basically means like, and even though I'm applying into my own business, like say for instance my business is not as successful, I can use it still to like either be like a tax auditor or an accountant manager or like a financial advisor, you know, something of the higher statute in the financial business marketing world.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to college for right now. And it just was like a little bit overwhelming, like trying to start the new business. And plus, it's really expensive starting a new business without business loans. And you really don't get qualified for business loans that quick when you don't have any business credit.
Oh,
You know what I
shit,
mean?
don't
So
I know.
everything was coming out of pocket, and I got high top everything. So it's thousands that I went through getting this tattoo stuff started.
Oh,
And
shit.
it just get expensive, you know. So I just gotta finish school. I got like a year and a half, and then after that, you know, that'll help me be able to, you know, in the meantime, probably do some stuff on the side just to like build my business credit
within
Right.
that like year and a half,
Well,
and
that's
then
good.
about time I'm done with school, I'll have a year and a half worth of me already building that business credit and get apply for actual loan, and like get a shop and all that stuff and actually take off, because it's kind of hard to do just stuff out of your own pocket, dude. It is so
Right.
expensive,
Oh, of course.
like so expensive.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been cool though. You know,
Oh, for sure. That's what's up. So, who all have you? Where all can they see your work at? Who have you tattooed? Yourself?
a
Your
few
friends?
people actually, but the majority of the stuff that I need to post the rest of the tattoos that I did on my Facebook, because I only have a few of them tattooed or posted on there. But I need to post the rest. You know, sometimes when you're just going through so much stuff and so many transitions, you just like
Right.
almost sort of lose yourself in a sense that you're like, okay, let me take a step back. This is a lot on my plate. I'm getting overwhelmed. You know, the overwhelmingness is starting to turn into stress. The stress is turning into anger. And I don't like to be like an angry person.
True.
So I'm like, I need to take something off my plate so I can like smoothly go, you know,
Yeah.
where I'm going. And that was when I had to make the cut for now.
That's what's up.
For now.
So, if I was interested in getting Dre a tattoo, we could book with you.
Well, I do still look. I'll show you. I do still actually do tattoos here and there. I just don't post me doing them anymore because I don't want the business like that. But
Right.
I'll show you one that I'm actually having coming up.
'cause you have
That's
one
a
in Switzerland.
Phoenix.
So you're pretty good at tattooing.
About
I
fucking
am,
behind
Dre.
Virginia.
Huh.
I am,
Shit.
and she wants me to do her tattoo here soon. I'm like, we'll see.
Oh shit.
Thank God.
Last tattoo I got, I went to con shop
So-
at Aquemini.
This is what she wants me to do. She wants me to do this little phoenix on her,
That's gonna be cool.
and she finally is ready to set up her appointment. You see, this was just the other day.
Yeah.
So I do still do them on the side. I just don't really broadcast them anymore.
Okay.
Broadcast it because I just don't take that many like people
Yeah.
anymore.
That's gonna be a nice piece too.
Oh yeah.
I love that
yeah.
get up, walk in the middle of the camera
Right.
scene you just did. That was
What did
dope
I
as
do?
hell. That was dope.
Is it rolling though?
Yeah, we stayed rolling, but the camera been back on.
I did not know we were still rolling though.
Yeah, we never cut the camera. We never cut the feed off.
So they could hear us the whole time.
Yeah, that's why we didn't say nothing. That was too
Yeah, that's why I try to keep it.
Oh.
right. We didn't say nothing that was too seedy, alley-ish.
Yeah.
But they.
Huh? They know I did that.
Oh, okay. Lord.
I talk about. I wrote a poem about it and read a poem. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so
I'm new to this.
so to dig into that a little bit, right? it's I almost took the camera. Okay, there we go. We got it off you a little bit, but
Oh
on
my
some
gosh,
on some other shit like. I remember when I used to try to deny it to my family. I didn't do it. And it got to the point I was locked up about 7 years, and I got an uncle. He told some a foul ass story. He like, man, Eric didn't do that. The guys who did it, I'm trying to get them to come to court. So the way I told my family how I did it is I wrote a poem.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't remember it like
A
that.
poem.
Yeah, I wrote a poem.
I
It was-
love. Wait.
It was about my case, literally. You know what I'm saying? It was. I mean, the start of the poem was premeditated drama and murder clouds my mind with these demons inside my head saying kill, easy kill. When in my heart I knew it should have been chill, Eric chill. But here I was with my sword and no shield. You know what I'm saying? So it was a poem of that nature. It wasn't roses are red, violets are blue. I pulled out this gun, ha ha. You know, it was. You know,
Bang,
it
bang,
wasn't.
I shot you.
Yeah, it wasn't no shit like that.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying.
That's deep.
You know.
That's
Dang.
really dang.
But yeah, so yeah, you know,
Oh
it's
my.
that.
I did not know we were rolling this whole time.
that whole time. I told you I appreciate you keeping the conversation going when we was on
Oh,
the
is
black
that why
screen.
you said that?
Yeah.
I was wondering why you said that. I'm like, I'm just talking.
Right. It was just conversation. Yeah.
He said what?
That was you.
You know, content. You know, content is always king. You know, when I go back in and download this and cut it up later and get the words out of it and replay the videos, you know what
We
I'm
gonna
saying?
be over there cracking up.
You know what I'm saying? The content is gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the good stuff.
Shorts.
Yeah, turn it into shorts and reels.
Did you see her whisper though, like?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
And now when she put her hand, over it was the funny part. And all the other mics is picking it up. It's 5 mics down here, and this motherfucker wired for
I'm
sound.
not gonna play with y'all on this good Sunday. I ain't finna
On the
do
Lord's
it.
Day, we do that.
Do it.
You rebuke.
But you
know
know
what,
what?
though?
If we want to get deep though, do y'all know Sunday not even really the
I know
Lord's
it.
Day?
I know
I
it's
know.
Do
not.
y'all
Yeah.
know they tricked us?
A long
Because
time ago.
Saturday is really the Lord's
The
Day.
Sabbath,
They
yeah.
tricked us so we can party on purpose and sin on
Try
the
to
Lord's
sin.
Day, and then try to repent the next day like it means. So.
But you know,
But you
religion.
know, I ain't gonna steer too far off topic. Cause
But
we was
no,
on a
we
jolly
go next.
time.
No, we could. I like that too.
But you know, a lot of people
But
don't
you know,
that.
religion. If you look at the way they use religion was always used as a way to keep us enslaved and always looking. You know, your Savior's gonna save you. You know, your reward is waiting for you later. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm gonna hold dominion over you because the word says, you know, if you know, to honor your master as if you was honoring me. So
Yeah.
a motherfucker use that word to totally enslave us as a people. You know. You know, I did a little theology for a little while. You know, I was a dedicated Jehovah's Witness once.
Was you really?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
The relation. She's a Jehovah too.
Oh, word! See how this shit go? So what got you living a double? What got you living a double life? Because I know they talk to you about that.
I don't live
You don't live a double.
life.
You just not living a witness
I'm not
life.
living that witness life.
Word.
But I was grown into it. My
See-
grandma was a Jehovah's Witness. My mom was a crackhead and
Jehovah's
switched
Witness.
to a Jehovah's Witness.
Now I'm not saying it's not
so
some
I was
good
forced
stuff.
to go.
It's not some good stuff about it,
It's
but it's you know what I'm saying.
I
But
mean,
like
that-
everything that man
I mean,
has
at
his
the end
hand
of the day,
in.
if anybody say, I'm gonna be like, I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah,
I
I used to
mean,
use
I
it in
still
school.
do what I do,
I used to
though.
use it in school to get out of the pledge,
And
the
holidays,
pledge, the
and
pledge of
holidays,
allegiance and the
and
holidays.
I ain't
I
staying.
ain't got it. So most definitely, we relate for sure.
But I still do what I do.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm not baptized.
See,
As soon as I turned 18, I stopped going though.
see, you did the smarter thing.
You got baptized?
Let me explain.
He said, "Wait, let me."
See, let me explain.
something.
So as I'm doing my prison bid, right?
Use that.
No, I did not use that because I was big CV. No, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing about using that. It was about me growing in knowledge and understanding. Like a lot of shit just kept leading back to Jehovah. All of a sudden, a lot of rappers started mentioning Jehovah's name in their raps. And Tupac on Smack, you know what I'm saying? Jehovah, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of stuff. So I ended up, my mom and them used to always send me to Watchtowers and Waits and shit, all the books. I still got all that shit in storage back here somewhere.
The yellow book.
My Bible book, my book of Bible stories, and you know what I'm saying.
Not y'all reminiscing together.
on some Jehovah's Witness shit.
Did you get your yellow book? Too?
Yeah, all that. All the books that they, but it was just me growing. I did the Islam thing because Vice Lords was Islamic. I did the Islam thing. I grew in that. I studied Moorish American. I studied. You know what I'm saying? I studied Hindu. I even studied the racist people religion. You know what I'm saying? They was Thor was they got Odinism is what they practiced, which was basically their way of getting to the chapel to do their religion. Which, like all gangs and all organizations, Vice Lords met up at Juma. They told you to go upstairs.
Yeah.
You was finna get some discipline. So it was just all of the same shit. But the Jehovah's Witness stuff just kept coming back, and I studied to the point where I got baptized, and then as the Bible says,
You
beware.
have this fellowship.
Yeah, I'm disfellowship.
And I don't even
they
know
kick-
none of
If
this.
they-
I,
y'all
if I
talking
would tell my
about.
mama right now, she'd be like, I
Do you
can't
know
speak to
anything
you.
They over here talking about,
I'm a
I wasn't
Christian.
standing up during the Pledge of Allegiance either. I said I was.
I'm
Right, Jay. We don't.
Now keep in
Let me
mind,
stop
I
it.
got
Let me
baptized
stop
in
it
prison.
Right.
I came home after
Now you
doing
should
20,
already
I came home after
What
doing
is
25
that?
years
Oh, no.
and thought I was standing.
What
No,
color was
no,
our
no, I
blood?
did.
You felt like you
Red,
had
white,
I
that?
felt like I had it in me. But this the thing though. On some real shit. On some real shit, right? This is why I would never go back. I went to the elders. Hey, I'm having problems standing. I need some help. I'm falling. I folded.
So they
Oh,
wasn't
girl
there.
came back around. I folded. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I folded. Woo. Y'all want me to hang out with y'all and y'all with y'all wives and you know what I'm saying? It's a you know what I'm saying? I went to them for help. They used it to kick me out. They didn't want me in. They didn't want me in anyway. They hear it up. They waited till the guy who would have spoke up for me was out of town. Yeah, you out.
Oh, that's some bull crap.
Yes, once I got kicked out, they tried to call and get me back. Ooh, I tore into their ass one day. Yeah, I'll never go back.
Damn.
Look, I'm over here trying to identify.
See what you trying to
trying to keep up on their
But the lingo is gone.
Like,
only
why
a
why
witness
didn't
kid
you
to
guys-
understand.
I'm still trying to see why didn't you guys stand up for the American flag?
Oh, because it was against the religion. Because it was like you was saluting. You was
So
giving.
they told
You was
don't do that.
yeah. So we didn't do that because it was like giving the United States and man the glory over God and the power over God.
Yeah.
Even though it says they try to use it, but you basically saying an oath to the
So
country.
what was this yellow book?
My book of Bible
My
stories.
book.
It was just basically the yellow book was basically when
It
you was a
taught you.
kid. As a kid,
Adam
it started from Genesis.
took you-
It goes from
yes.
Genesis to Revelations. It helps a kid to understand it. It has the
Pictures,
creations and the
all
pictures,
that.
the
Noah,
the ark and the covenant. You know what I'm saying? The
And
flood.
it's always
Cain
gonna
and
be a
Abel.
yellow
I
book.
remember them.
So
boys.
any
wasn't-
Jehovah is
well,
always
art,
gonna be
it
a
was
yellow
for
book.
Jehovah's
remember-
Witnesses.
I mean, I think no, it ain't yellow. It ain't. It's a paperback. It's a paperback now. It's a paperback. It's not even yellow.
Was hardback.
Yeah, it's not even.
Okay, because I'm like,
Nah,
this is dope that religion kept the yellow book for this long.
They kept it long
That-
enough, cause if
Oh,
I had the yellow book and I'm 51
And she got the yellow
and
book.
she had the yellow book and y'all in y'all 30s, so that's a good 20
That's
year.
what I'm
That's a good
saying.
20
Like,
year
what is
difference
this
there.
yellow book?
And the yellow book goes back to
Right.
farther than
My son
me.
had it at 20.
That's dope though.
That's crazy. We
Because
talking
he's
about
The
Joe-
Christians
Joe-
ain't teach us shit besides to judge others.
No,
We went in the church and we were
Jehovah's
looking at who
Witness,
was
Jehovah's
the
Witness.
fashion, who was
Jehovah's
the
Witness do
fashion
the same
show,
thing. They do the same shit.
who had the biggest hat.
They do the same shit.
Can't stand
They-
my mama sometimes.
They do the exact same shit that you
'Cause
that
that's how
they
it
tell
does.
everybody else.
I be like, girl, you was doing this before me.
You know,
You
that's
got
why I
saved.
started to
I
study
chose
Islam.
not to get saved.
I did.
I mean,
I
I'm
started
saved in my
purposely.
own mind.
I started purposely trying to study I didn't try. I did study and practice Islam because I felt so distant from
What
the
made you not?
religion
What
that I
made you
grew up.
stop?
The only reason why I stopped is because I felt not as pure because I still smoked weed. And I was wearing my hijab. I was doing my prayers throughout the day, even at work. Even on my license. This year was the first year that I did not have a hijab on my license.
Wow.
But they had to make time for me to have my prayers at work, everything. I made it clear as day.
The
you know what I
dawn was
mean?
called to come
I was so-
Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim,
Yes. I was
Maliki, yeah, I
to
know.
the point of being so serious
Yes.
with my intake of what was pork. I was looking at my lotions,
Man.
my toothpaste, my shampoos, because
All
you
that-
know all that stuff
It
got
got
pork
pork
in
in
it and stuff. The candies, like a lot of people don't know. Sometimes even medicines got pork in
Yeah.
it. Got the gelatin. You know what I mean? If you ain't gonna eat pork, you ain't gonna eat pork.
Right.
Period.
That
You know
ain't
what I
eating
mean?
it though. You
Yes,
rubbing
it
it on
is.
your
No,
body.
you're
Okay,
You're
that coincides with Jehovah's Witnesses and the blood transfusion and no blood. Now
The
keep in
only
mind the
reason-
pork is, you know what I'm saying, it's just a dietary.
Right.
The only reason why I
But
stopped.
pork is banned in all religions actually.
It is. But the only reason why I stopped practicing Islam is because I could stop smoking weed, but I refuse not to
You know
because
what?
it keeps me out of jail.
Okay.
Because as soon as I
Hey, shit.
stop smoking weed,
You catch one of them
Catch-
cases
catch
with the smile on your face. But you know what made me in my religion with Islam turn? Reading when I was reading the Quran and I got to the story of Jesus' birth in the Quran. As you read the Quran, the birth of Jesus is exactly how it is in the Bible.
a lot of things correlate together.
And you know what I'm saying? And then but they get, you know, I just don't see if you got a I'm not gonna say a magic but a birth that was, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
different than others. I just, if this is what you believe, I just don't see how another prophet is greater than somebody that was conceived in a different manner. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you know that was just my disagreement with Islam, and then
Yeah.
plus, you know the vice lords used to make me do it, so I didn't really study it to.
Yeah.
I got into it to stay out of trouble.
And then some people, what do they say? The other things that they practice with the Islam, is it the Moors or something like that? Close to the Islam or something?
Moorish Americans? Oh,
Is that kind of close?
Yeah,
to?
because they say Islamism. They call it. They
But
call
they
they are.
worship a different Muhammad.
They worship what's the
Moses, a whole different
the Moorish Americans. They Islam,
Moors?
but Noble Drew Ali is their prophet.
Okay.
The Noble Drew Ali is their prophet. I had to
Yeah.
think. I had to get in the stands. I had to think about the Circle 7 stands, and it came back. But if you look at that religion, Blackstones, if you want to be honest, that's Blackstone literature, really.
Right.
In the end. So I mean, everything ties back into it.
fall under the same though, Joe.
Yeah, in the end, yeah. Look, there's Unc ready to go now. You know, we
Look,
talking
yeah,
that
he
prison,
talking
that
about
prison shit. Unc, shit, nigga, you know I did my life there too, nephew. You wasn't the only one in them trenches, nigga. Shit, I know that shit too.
Go talk about it.
For sure.
I'm interested in hearing about it because I only have heard bits and pieces of that religion. I heard it was similar to being Muslim, but
it is,
not.
and it ain't because they take everything and mix it. To me, they take Christianity, they take Islam, they take Catholicism, they take Hinduism, and whatever, you know, they find some scriptures and they all that shit. They it's in a gumbo pot mixed in and that's what made me not study that. Plus, I was in the joint and I watched them go to war when they didn't like each other. When the Eels and the Bays went to war, trying to oust one of the Grand Sheiks. That's not a nice war to be a part of. So I'm cool. All right.
What do you consider yourself if you absolutely believe in God?
But not.
But these religions, you just come to notice they're just there to either feed you false information or segregate you or I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I question everything now. Not just being. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say I'm spiritual and with it anymore.
I don't know what's real.
I'm looking at the flat Earth theory as being super real. You know what I'm saying? Shit is not making sense.
The world's outside of our world.
Real. And then the flat earthers are the only ones saying the thing that the Bible teaches you, the firmament. Why is the flat earthers the only one talking about the firmament and not being able to cross it, but everybody else in the Bible say, shit, we done been to the moon.
But the NASA just got announced that they never even went to the moon.
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it?
They announced that even aliens was real. You know, I used to say that back in the day, and people looked at me like I was crazy.
I mean, my thing about the moon landing was always questionable anyway. Like, how did they have a landline, you know, talking to people in space? You know, how that was a long ass cable they took up there with them to just be able to have that conversation. Phones was.
My thoughts were, will God being such a creator he is, why would he create so many other planets and we be the only special ones that have life form on it?
Right.
So as I've always been the weird
And why
kid.
is our life form? Limited to such a small space?
Yeah.
If you really look at the globe as a whole, we
should be able to just be
70% of the Earth is water. So
And let's not talk about how they ain't experienced most of that though, but they trying to take their ass
The
up
space. Yeah, they ain't even.
Y'all
got
don't
to-
even know what's beneath our feet.
Right.
As above, so below.
Hey.
Right.
Y'all don't even know what's beneath our eight. What did they say? 90% of the ocean ain't been explored yet.
Right.
Crazy.
But if you actually go and do your research, when NASA first developed, they used to explore the ocean before they started to
talk
explore
about space.
space.
Yeah.
And they seen something down there.
Shit.
And they ain't tried
Look
to
at-
explore deeper
the
than that
captain-
shit
the
since.
captain-
They said, we about to go over
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna take it this
because,
way. What's down there says leave us alone.
them motherfuckers been look, it's some down there now.
It's a lot. That's why I say I question everything.
Gotta be.
It's a question of everything. We've been lied to about so much. The us being majority of us being brought over here in a transatlantic slave trade that is not even feasible. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We've been lied to about so much that even our leaders, you know, once they get in power, they don't even. I would have been the first black president, which he wasn't, if you really want to be technical about it. But if I'd have been so-called the first black president, I would have released all the records. Fuck this shit. Everything is declassified,
Yeah.
bitches.
Yep, everything. We ain't hiding nothing no more.
But
But think about it. They say that they hide it, but they really don't. Because if you like look into it, they gotta tell us, and they tell us through the TV.
they most definitely
They
movies,
tell us through the
movies,
TV, the movies,
all that
all
shit.
that stuff.
Yeah.
You think they get these ideas from nowhere?
If you think about it, the producer, I'm trying to think. Oh man, that was with Ray Charles. What's you know the producer? What's the nigga? Quincy Jones. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Quincy Jones back in the 70s said in an article that I found that he's seen CDs in the 60s and 50s.
If you go even look from some of them old movies, they got FaceTime. And they got FaceTime and Star Trek and stuff in cell phones.
You're right.
Come on now. The cell phones weren't even invented then.
Right.
Let alone FaceTime.
But yet they got this technology and they thought about this, and now all of a sudden our technology has to mimic it because they say we can't keep them in the dark. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Whether it's in my lifetime, if I see it or not, the truth will be exposed at some point. And I guess when I die, I'll find out the truth about that religion shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, my wishes is to, you know, just put me on a pirate. You know what I'm saying? Like the Vikings used to do. Put me on the Mississippi River. Put my body on there and shoot flaming arrows at me and have some weed up underneath there to burn me to send me off on my destination. You ain't gotta put me.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie. The way these worlds been this day, I've been even preparing for an apocalypse.
It seemed like it's coming.
I've been stocking up on dry foods.
It's
and
coming.
like different materials and supplies. I even ordered online water filters, like the water filter straws that you can like suck from anywhere into the filter, because the way everything is just coming.
Shit, with no motherfucking food, they done killed. They done cut motherfuckers. They done cut motherfuckers off. You know, remember the comedian Earthquake when he had the joke talking about it's gonna get so tight in the future, the niggas gonna have to be putting their air in their mama name.
Like,
man,
like what is going on over here?
Man, shit is fucked up. We are in a fucked up state, and buddy and
I'm tight to my little shit.
man and buddy, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, I don't feel like I have. Yeah, I don't feel like I had a right to speak on political issues because I refuse to vote because I know my vote doesn't matter.
That's how I feel.
Everybody that is already going to be picked is already going to be picked. All that stuff is just like.
It's like the NBA. The NBA just came out as
game.
rigged. They done exposed it all. The NBA
Yeah.
is rigged.
They
NFL
want you
next.
to feel like you gotta say so in it, but all
But
that stuff is chosen. Even Obama was already
They
chosen,
chosen.
and he was already chosen.
Yeah.
Everybody was already chosen. The only person that wasn't chosen was Trump,
No.
and that's why they're trying to shut him down.
No, they ain't shutting him
right
down.
now. No, if y'all really actually look about it, now listen.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't like to hear this. Right?
Okay, let's hear it.
Especially from the black community. Be like, oh my God, Trump's a racist motherfucker. Fuck Trump. Da, 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 da. Listen.
Yeah, fuck Trump.
If you want to.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. I think the Tito's out. I wish I had more Tito's. I wish I had more Tito's.
We're
This
gonna
one to
talk
get
about
interesting.
the facts right now, okay? We're gonna talk about the actual black and white facts that can be proven since Trump been in office versus Obama being in office and versus fucking Biden being in office, right? The number one fact is the fact that my daddy got to be released when Trump was in office and he signed that bill from back in the day. If you had got any goddamn,
I feel you. I understand what you're saying.
My dad had a life
Obama-
sentence.
Everybody.
My
yeah,
dad-
Obama signed some shit like that, but Obama shit was so weak. Obama shit was so weak. Obama shit, yeah, that shit Obama did.
That didn't last. Biden got in. People didn't even know that Biden was one of the people that even came up with one of them goddamn rules, the laws back in the day to punish niggas.
Yeah.
Biden's been in the system.
The 80% shit.
Come on now.
All that shit. Yeah.
The reason why they are targeting Trump how they are is because he got money like them. Even with him claiming bankruptcy here and there, whatever.
He always had money.
He got money like them.
Bankruptcy with rich people is
used.
used as a way to protect their personal assets. It's not as saying I'm broke.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a difference. Yeah.
They can't control them. If anybody go do their research of what Trump has done for when Trump got in office, gas prices went down, taxes went down, a lot of shit went down. He even raised minimum wage. When fucking Biden got in office, gas immediately went up as high as hell. Eggs high as hell. Milk high as the whole economy changed. Obama got in office. Everybody again rooting for him because he black. What did he even give or do for the community that anybody can think of except Obama phones and Obamacare? And Obamacare didn't even last long.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything right now that Obama did? Right now.
His agenda was for the gay community.
Obama, yeah, most
And
definitely.
now look what we're struggling with right now.
Obama most definitely agenda was them people community.
And look what we're struggling right now. They got more rights, and don't get me wrong, I don't got nothing against them because I'll even dibble and dab on the other side. So I don't got nothing against gay anything. You can have as much fun as you want to. We all can have fun. However, I do have a fence with them having more rights than black people. Y'all, it didn't got to the point that y'all are making it on birth certificates whether you want to not announce the sex of the baby
and let the baby decide.
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I went to my kid's doctor's appointment and they said, "Is my kid non-binary cis woman?" It had about 5 different choices between male and female and all these other stuff at my pediatrician.
And that's crazy.
For my 3-year-old daughter.
That's crazy as fuck that they push that agenda.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm with you.
You can't even do none these days. And I mean, and keep in mind. You can go do whatever you want to do in the bedroom, but what gives you the right just because you put on a skirt that you get to bring your ass up in this woman's bathroom with me and my little girls while I'm going to the bathroom? Because at the end of the day, you still have a lot of stuff going on down there. So you gotta pull out and do all extra stuff that I don't have to do. Anybody can go put on a skirt and say that they're a woman, and they really be a perverted person, and you done gave them so many rights that they just got the right to go put on this costume and take their perverted ass. And these women, and it's been so many cases of kids coming up missing because of this now, of people being sexually assaulted in women's bathroom because of this now.
That's fucked up.
Because they didn't gave so many rights
to
just because you want to dress how you want to dress and freak on who you want to freak. That's cool. But there has to be a limit between what you
or even
are
allow them
allowed.
to even you know on some other shit, allowing them to compete in a woman's sport. How in the fuck? Can you couldn't make it in the man's world, but you come over here and dominate over here. That's the wildest shit that you allow just because they had an operator. No, that's still a man. You just start a trans league if that's what you want. Start a trans league and let all them compete. The boys that want to be girls and the girls that want to be boys. Y'all was
just talking about this today.
And trust me,
they think it's nasty how guys just want to tuck stuff in their butt to be gay.
I mean, it's not just guys though either. Women are doing it a lot too. Women are getting a lot more masculine now and wanting to be
changing,
titties
off.
Yeah, and which is
It's your right. It's your right.
Right.
But don't force your agenda.
It's all over the cartoons. I can't even put on a cartoon. I gotta monitor what my kids watch on TV.
That's
Because
crazy.
it's in the cartoons with boys kissing boys and girls kissing girls in the kid cartoons.
Now, why are you pushing that there?
You are pushing an agenda.
Yeah.
But once again, the it's pushed mostly on the community that to which they want us to not procreate anyway.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Another way to what's the word? Emasculate. You know what I'm saying? The male.
The
You know.
masculine,
Yeah.
the black male.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the agenda. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's sad that we can see it. But yet we so brainwashed, we'll push it. Yeah, their rights are equal to black rights. They ain't went through nothing of the sorts. They going through some shit because they confused or they want to be who they want to be. I'm not even going to say confused. I apologize for saying confused. They being who they want to be, but you don't equate that with a motherfucker that's been held down for centuries. You know what I'm saying? And killed. You know what I'm saying? Look how they kill us now. You know what I'm saying? A police officer get away with everything.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And just I was scared. I was fearing for my life. He was trying to escape you. That was not nothing he did to cause you any harm.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they don't give a fuck about us. Anything that destroys. And once again, to cover up the agenda, what do they put out? Another scandal amongst all black men. Once again.
And that's what they do.
Every time they want to cover up some shit, they start some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get their attention over here. They too focused on what's going on now. Too many of them waking up to the agenda.
Mm-hmm. You know what's sad? I gotta look at my 17-year-old in the face because he's about 6 foot. He plays football and basketball, so he has a little shape on him. I have to tell him, don't wear a hoodie when you're riding in the car. Don't be just walking
because
with
you
your hands in your hoodie and with your hood up. I have to tell him
because it looks
and that is sad
that we can't dress
that
for the
is
weather
sad.
because our way of dressing for the weather gives us the identifying characteristic or something they could use to say he committed a crime and to do something, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I have to fear literally
and you think just because you want to be who you are equates to that when a 17-year-old can't walk down the street with a hoodie on and a soda and some Skittles.
Come on now. It's scary nowadays.
It's scary.
It's not the same.
So yeah,
it's not the same.
Most definitely.
But can you really at the end of the day solely blame the police?
No. And that's what's fucked up.
Because listen,
that's what's fucked up because we do stupid shit. We do a lot of stupid shit. We do a lot of stupid shit.
We kind of need the police.
Yeah, get mad because I want to go drill. I want to go drill on this block, and you caught me in the middle of a drill. What the fuck?
Come on. And sometimes these little kids, they 14, 15. Where are their parents? How don't these? I be driving down Locust or wherever I'm driving down, and it'd be kids that look like they're about 6, 7 years old, all in like groups just wandering me just being me. I'm like, my own 13-year-old can't even leave the house yet or go to nobody's house unless I meet their parents or anything like that. Like, how do you just get to roam this type of people? You can't just blame one part of society.
No, you can't.
The police are injustice of
the
black community.
Because
the black community is injustice of the black community.
On God.
The black community. I'm getting to a point I can't stand niggas. Myself.
Talk your
I
shit.
can't stand myself because you go to a point where you can't even hang out with them and it's no bull crap. You know what I mean? You begin to be judgment. Yes.
Right.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
But you know what's crazy? If you think about it like this here, right? I understand it, and the lead up to your And this is the point I'm finna make, right?
Come on.
When we go out hunting for a motherfucker, when we out beefing, whatever, however you want to describe it, because I was a victim of perpetrating that same action at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? And I do my best to try to make amends of that situation.
Right.
But my thing is this here: when we basically go out, and most of them kids now, what they do, if you look at it, when you can see a white guy perfectly dressed in your neighborhood, and you know they in there trying to repossess some shit, kick a motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying, some shit, you know what I'm saying, but they could walk through freely without a care in the world or a touch to them, anything happening to them. But let somebody come in that's dressed exactly like you, but a different color, flag, rag, hat turned a different way, right, left, you know what I'm saying, and all of a sudden that's your op, that's your enemy.
Who you out here for?
Right, yeah.
Why can't I just be walking to go to my grandma's house?
Who you know
my
over here?
Live over here.
What can
Why
anybody
you
say?
have to report to your ass?
Now you better know. We better know who your grandmama is. Your grandmama's.
But the thing is,
but
what
that's
are they
sad.
fighting for? You
That's
fighting for a street in
That
Black
that
you
don't
even know.
don't nobody else. You don't even.
don't
You don't even.
know.
Majority of us don't even own the house.
It's
That,
not no real gang no
Like
more.
you
It
about
ain't
to
even-
lose your life over this yellow stop, this
Yeah.
green street sign
because
that you don't even own. You about to lose your life over 12th Street, 17th Street. This green street
yeah,
sign.
for sure.
You finna lose your valuable life for over.
Or go to jail for the rest of your life over turf that you own nothing on, and then your mama. And like my mama get kicked out of the place where she was living in low income because of my actions. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at least back in the day, if it was beef, it was reasons to have beef.
Sometimes,
but the majority of the time, it was reasons. The majority of the time, where I'm from,
right?
it was reasons to have that beef.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
But even if it's a petty beef and it starts petty, but once bloodshed, it's beef.
This is true.
Once bloodshed, it's hard to end that. That's why I don't do. I applaud the brothers who get out in the community and fight against it and advocate and do whatever. If they got a way to get, you know what I'm saying. I don't do it because I don't have nothing to offer nobody. What can I offer if I tell you to leave your way of life?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I want you to leave it, you know, I preach it, but what can I get out there and tell a motherfucker shit? I'm struggling, shit, trying to figure out making this shit look good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, until this motherfucking podcast make it and I'm able to put some money into the community and have, you know, give a workshop or be able to tell them if that's what you into. Here goes some free equipment for you to do this. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you're using it for what you say you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? Until I get to that point, I can't go out there and do nothing and advocate against nothing. I got nothing to put in nobody's pocket.
Right.
I don't want to give them an application to a place to go slave for they don't own nothing in the company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, all this boils back around to everything that we've been discussing tonight. Economics, you know what I'm saying? We got we spend the most money on the most bullshit, and yet, you know what I'm saying? Put in the least into our own, you know what I'm saying? When we know we got a person with a valuable product, and you know what I'm saying? They always want us to sell ourselves for less.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My price is my price, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad that all these you know, crab in the barrel ass syndromes we've been inbred and taught to us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about you doing good, nigga. You just ain't finna do better than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these ideologies that we have, man, it's fucked up.
Or
Competition.
Like they can't give them the secret of what
Right.
put you on. Or,
Right.
You know.
How did you do this? How did you know? I can't give you the sauce because if I give you the sauce, you might get better than me. That's fucked up, man. Even if I tell anybody that asks me about podcasting, I swear for God, I give them the pros and the cons of everything that I've done, and I tell them, and I don't hold nothing back. Why? Because this shit is hard work. You know how many times guests stand a motherfucker up or whatever comes up, you know what I'm saying, last minute, or you know what I'm saying? Like we was reaching out to a motherfucker the other day, early in the morning to later that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get that, you know, sometimes miscommunications happen amongst us.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're imperfect, but in the same pot, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's a learning curve, and a person is gonna have to go through it, like I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's shit. I'll give you the sauce, shit, nigga. Figure it out. And if you do, reach back and tell me what I've been doing wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Share your success with me. You know, that's all I want.
Okay.
But that's what we teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now you learned you didn't have nothing to fear coming onto the podcast. You was able to talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just be a little shy sometimes.
It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But once you break out of it, it's a wonderful world of I'm finna chop this shit up. It's a lot of conversation. And a lot of insight that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different audience, different reach. You know what I'm saying? Drake kept saying, man, why I say, man, I think this would be a dope ass interview. She got a lot going on. And then once he realized he didn't know he knew you.
Yeah,
He didn't know he knew you.
What would you say, Andre?
Because you know
No,
the
I
first
Ain't know.
he didn't know. He like, man, I gotta see this girl, man. You keep talking about waiting an interview, man. And you know, I say, man, I told you. I say, eye candy for one, and I say, most definitely, I think the conversation is dope.
You kept canceling. What are you talking about?
No. The first
that
one,
was
the
not
first
it.
the first
That
one.
was not it, Dre.
It was a couple of. The first one.
It didn't pull up.
It was
No,
not,
the
that was not
oversleeping
it.
one, the miscommunication one of me not conferring. You know what I'm saying? That miscommunication one, the oversleeping two,
Yeah.
and then almost GPS. You know what I'm saying? No, I think it was a count. No, we didn't do nothing last week, so it
No,
wasn't.
this was the third.
This was the
strike.
third time. No, this was the no. You made it even with the GPS sending you all the way out to fucking Milan,
Right.
and you still made it, and I appreciate that, and I thank
oh my
you,
God, it did
and I-
send me all the way to my
and I thank you.
I would have did that.
and I thank
Hey,
you.
I've been living down here for a few years, but I still got to use a GPS, dude, because I do not I get lost.
I'm from here, and I use a GPS.
Listen.
This little bitty motherfucker
If it ain't to work or somewhere convenient,
that I know.
mm-mm.
I'm also a stickler of the same routes to places. So if I got a motherfucker against me, once I know a way to get somewhere, motherfucker, just follow me. You'll get me. If you need, if you feel like if you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Man, I don't feel I'm doing nothing, but please don't miss, because if you miss, goddamn it, I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. Anyway.
No, but yeah, it wasn't the fact that I just was trying to.
No,
cancel.
but I appreciate that, and we had great conversation.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. And I want to let you know you're most definitely, anytime you want to come back on here and just talk some shit, you more than most definitely. I really want to get an episode shot with you and my cameraman to give you the best light possible. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit, because he gonna make it the best on some real
And
shit.
them the ones you kept standing us.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my!
We
You
had
just
the
gotta
cameraman.
it's
Look,
already
he gonna throw
down
that- he gonna
there.
throw that
You
with
just
it.
gotta
He
gut
gonna-
punch me
He was
while
like,
you
yes,
at
let
it.
me
Like,
get
let
it.
me just.
And today
Since
she
we're on
caught.
the topic, let me just get this last one in there.
But today you just happened to catch a live day. But I need to do lives more. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I mean, I gotta learn the equipment more, and I gotta figure out the hookup more. So
Yeah.
So
no,
one-
it was cool. Like, I definitely.
I'll make sure I have more drinks for you next time.
No,
so.
because I'm honestly not really that big of a drinker.
Oh, you were just the nervousness.
You know,
Uncle over there on his
I'm
phone
just
and
a-
shit just don't know the mic done picked up all that shit if I heard it.
I was wondering if I was tweaking.
Man.
I thought I was tweaking. No.
Yeah, whatever video you watching over there in your phone, that shit loud.
It's picking up.
I just heard that yahoo, whatever that shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You want me to describe the sound?
We can hear it. Just put it like that.
Basically.
We can hear that.
Once again, I heard that other shit earlier. They knew I. But anyway,
you know.
we're gonna let that go. It was fun. You know what I'm saying. We talked about it a little bit. We're gonna let it be. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Most definitely thank you. I truly appreciate you.
Yes. And I think
And
you
I done
guys
got
for
high. I done
having
got
us.
high. I'm finna call you Tameta, but I know it's Tamita.
Tamita.
See, I just sometimes I have to catch slow down. I get high and I talk fast. If you haven't
No,
noticed,
it's okay.
sometimes my words rumble on around you.
When they get the slime together.
Yeah, all that shit.
So do you guys usually always do it together? Like together?
For the most part, and sometimes like when we got the cameraman, I would have probably been sitting over there. We would have had more of a face to face. You know what I'm saying? It would have been.
It seemed more real. Like you was really more interviewing.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying? It's just different. This just me because
This
I'm
was just live.
live, and it's just me being the person that know.
we in the cut, just talking, chopping it up.
Right. Most this one is just more. I'm gonna tag. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tag you and everything on the chop up. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta tag Ashley too.
Ashley, yeah, just give me an Ashley.
Angel.
Ashley Angel. You can't do Mario or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Uncle's cousins.
Yeah, that's my man. I ain't scrap my man. Yeah, you, Mafia. Also 6'4".
Look, y'all just got a lot of shit to reminisce about.
That's Vice Lord. That's one of the brothers. He one of the brothers. That's all that is. Me and Scrap did time together too, though. We grew up together. We grew up together, but we did time. You know. Jehovah Witness gangbanger.
Right.
Man, Vice. You know.
This
I
was
did
meant
it
to
all.
be, shit.
I did it all. But when I became a Jehovah Witness, I will say this here to my defense. When I became a Jehovah Witness, I had already backed up from being Vice Lord. I wasn't on no count. So it wasn't like I was doing them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Even though Vice Lord flame still burnt in my eye. You know what I'm saying? But I was not on the count. You know what I'm saying? So when I was there, I was there. You know what I'm saying? It's just when I'm not, I'm not.
That part.
So being on the count, I hear people say that sometimes. Like, what is that? Like, what do you mean being on the count?
Well, basically being in state joints is different. Being on count is basically gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Be Vice Lord. You know what I'm saying? You get on count with the Vice Lords, whereas you get all the benefits of the on count as well as all the bullshit that come with it. Because you know what I'm saying, you get the benefits of knowing there's somebody there that's gonna roll out with you, but there's also the benefit of knowing that there's somebody there that's gonna start some bullshit and you still gotta roll out with him. You know, i.e. the co-chairman of the joint one time I was in. You know, there's one female officer, she used to let people grab her ass. No shit, probably fucking on a couple of people. Who knows?
Really?
I don't know. But you know,
I've
he
heard
just
they be doing
did
that.
this shit one day in front of the wrong person.
person.
And she had to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? And next thing I know, we was gonna go to war with the police.
Damn.
It took the chairman of the joint to come down there and tell him to take his
Yeah.
ass to see.
Yeah.
Man, you finna jack off all these brothers because you grabbed that woman ass.
Right.
You know, and it wasn't just us. This is how much power this guy had. It was all the gangs was rallying with him. The neutrons was rallying with him, and the Christians was rallying with him. So he was finna jag off a lot of people's lives that day. And then me and my homie, we was sellers. We both from the town. We usually get visits together. They called that nigga name for a visit. You should have seen my eyes when my name didn't get called. Man, I gotta stay here damn near die about this shit.
By myself.
These motherfuckers outside the building with shields, billy clubs, and mini 14s. Nigga, all we got is knives, blankets. These people finna fuck us up.
That is
Take a
crazy.
Billy Club.
Exactly.
Man, they coming in with the shield first, and then they got the big canister of mace. So they hit you with the mace first, right?
Burn you up. Can't breathe, can't see. Skin burn.
Then they got the billy clubs, and then the last round, if you grab the billy club, my nigga, they got the mini 14s they finna hit your ass with. And them ain't sandbags in them motherfucking guns either.
Oh no.
We was on the yard in the middle of a motherfucking war. Them motherfuckers, all I seen was the motherfuckers shots hitting them ground. Doop, doop, doop. I'm like, oh shit, sit your ass down. It's over with. Fight over.
Oh, they do it a lot.
or you being in the chow hall. Remember the chow hall niggas get to fighting behind the thing and the police shoot that motherfucking gun at the shop box. Man, inside that building, you not allowed that motherfucker in. Everybody on the floor.
I did hear that it was best to get acquainted
But-
with like a group when you go to
but
jail versus
not
being
really.
by yourself.
I'm gonna say this here: if you a stand up motherfucker and whatever, but back to the cars though. In the states, it's gangs basically.
Right.
In the feds, it's regions. It's like states, Illinois,
What?
coalitions. You know, Midwest. Not just Illinois, it's the Midwest Coalition. New York has a East Coast DC boys. California, you know, it's just different. but your gangs is still like it's like gang banging because it's a
Yeah.
subset within the set. You know what I'm saying? Inside the fit because your gang, if you on count on in the car, you also on count in the gang, and your paperwork better be right and all that other little shit. So it's a lot of
They
shit.
be really checking people paperwork.
Yeah.
Like, let me see your paperwork.
Yeah, but it's also motherfuckers that get paperwork doctored. I know a couple of motherfuckers.
But what if you don't want to show your paperwork? Like, what
Shit,
if
just
you're
don't
like,
get
I'm
on-
not gonna show
You just
myself.
don't you don't get on no count. You don't ride no car. You just a neutron, and whatever happens to you happens to you. If you ain't no stand up motherfucker, you know, sorry for you.
Yeah, I don't really like Joe.
Yeah.
Look, I had
County-
looked at
county-
you like,
county-
I don't know.
County, it's most definitely it's a whole
I'm okay.
it's a whole nother level of politics in there for real.
I would not survive.
I mean-
won't survive.
I mean-
I'm gonna be in my cell sleep.
Why do they always put me in the holding tank?
See, because I don't know,
No, because I got a smart ass mouth.
yeah, yeah.
That's why.
I know
They
where you
punish
going.
No,
You.
because one time when I was booking the officer, this big ass white hippopotamus ass, she gonna ask me like, "Well, how much do you weigh?" And she was so upset. She's like, "How much do you weigh?" And I said, "I don't know." She was like, "You're a woman and you don't weigh yourself." And I said, "Look at me. Does it look like I have to weigh myself?"
I'm not.
And she was like, "Lock her up." I was like, "God damn it!" I said, "This freaking mouth get me every time.
You know,
Every time."
I feel you and I understand that.
It's like,
I,
one of
uh,
these days, I'm gonna just
She
learn
too
to
kind.
just.
My mouth did me like that one time. I was trying to
God
stand,
damn
calling
it.
myself standing up for myself. Talking about I go to school, I'm not going to work in these people's kitchen. They kept coming to get me all that day, right?
Yeah.
Finally to the last one, all I had to do was just take my ass over. There's about like an hour left of work. I done talked myself in a segregation bit for 2 weeks because I refused to go work in these people's kitchen.
Come on.
See? That's
Yeah,
shit.
sometimes you gotta know when to shut the fuck up. I had to learn that.
It'd be hard sometimes.
Sometimes it is, especially when you know
Especially
you're
when
right.
They're trying you.
For
Man,
sure.
No, I think I only
I
have
ain't no
that
little
persona
kid.
with
It's
the
how they
police.
talk to you.
I only have that persona with them. It's because I just,
You already feel like they trying to stand on you anyway.
you know what I mean.
And you don't want to give them no more authority than what the fuck they got over you. I already know what
They
it
feel
is.
Like with that
And I'm the
badge.
type of person that I will sarcastically yet
See, but
with a smile check you in a most pleasing way.
that type
you're
of
gonna
attitude.
feel some type of way, but I'm not even gonna be aggressive about it. And then boom, you're gonna abuse your
See,
power.
but that
and
type of
lock me up in
attitude
a
would have
room.
kept you all right, even as a soloist in jail, because motherfuckers would have known that only time you get out of pocket is when a motherfucker come at you wrong, and,
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
and you're
the
gonna
only time.
defend yourself.
That's
So,
the
you
only
know what
time.
I'm
Get her started. It's over with.
Yeah, you got to deal with that
So
shit.
she
On go.
see red on everybody.
It's on go. I'm
The
just.
Scorpio.
Except for that
comes
day, you
out,
know what was funny
the
though?
stinger.
She sat there and waited for the police while smoking a cigarette.
I surely did.
I don't blame you because you didn't do nothing wrong. You defended yourself.
Why do I have to run?
You ain't do nothing wrong.
I'm not.
She said, "I'm
first
gonna
of
wait
all,
right here. Call them police."
Because if I run, it looks like I done did something.
Like you guilty.
Now they get to file the assault on you because you done left the scene of the crime, and they could run the story however they want to run it. You just attacked this woman for no reason and da 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 da. Nah, by you staying there, that was the smartest shit to do.
I mean, one thing they say women don't take is accountability. I disagree because I take my accountability. I stand on my stuff. If I messed up, I messed up.
For sure.
If I didn't, I didn't. But I'm very assertive, but I'm still like respectful with it. Like I try to be respectful with it unless I'm taken there.
For sure.
If I'm taken there, that's different. But otherwise, it's like we can be cordial, we can be cool, like we can get an understanding, we can talk this out. You know, we can be cordial and nice to each other until I feel like you're trying to belittle me or feel like
You gonna bully me?
you gaslighting me or like, you know, because my mind operates so fast. So it's like when you're trying to outslick me or you're trying to manipulate me or you're trying to, you know what I mean, do something in a ill motive kind of way towards me, I catch on to it so quick, and then that's when I normally react. Like, you know,
Justified.
it's like, hey.
You ain't did nothing wrong.
Otherwise, Otherwise, I am actually a really nice person. You don't think so?
Yeah, look, you gonna ask her.
Person.
Hey. Now you've been
I do.
confident in everything. Don't ask her. You're a nice person because you deal
I
with my.
do.
You put up with my bullshit. You great. You great.
I
You
do
great. You
think
great.
I'm
You
a
great.
nice person.
You great. Most definitely.
No, she really is.
I'm just not. I don't have to be the nicest person to somebody that's not nice to me.
And that right is reserved. I'm not never mad at you.
Exactly.
So most definitely, we done had an hour and a half of your time. We done sat here this long, talk some shit.
Talk
Dre
it
about to
up.
go to sleep.
I might be next with him. It's probably past my
Double
bedtime.
vision over here.
Man,
Are you really?
she
Girl,
high.
you know I'd already tapped out with the smoke.
And then came back.
Hit it again.
Yeah, she tried to come back on
Puff,
the.
puff, pass.
And then that's the one. You know.
Got me looking like I'm cross-eyed.
Oh goodness. That's
For
funny.
sure, most definitely. Thank you both,
Yeah.
Miss Ashley, Miss
Thank
Tanita.
you.
You know what I'm saying? I got it. I just have to stop it.
I know.
I got
Put
it.
it together, guys.
Yeah, put it together. Most
Thank
definitely.
you.
Truly appreciate you coming through, talking shit. Most
Thank you.
definitely. We're going to get us a number, sessions, topics, live number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'll figure out how many of them we got. But I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to chop it up. It's going to be Sessions Live 33. Don't worry about it. Happy birthday once again to you. You know what I'm saying? May the rest of your days and be blessed as